So feel free to watch the whole sites. Or you can get back and trigger the map for us, either way, whatever.
On screen. Hey, Crops. Hey, Var.
Hi.
Are you going to penetrate a woman tonight?
No. I'm
Are you
going
going
to
to
die.
review your stock options at work and decide upon a more forward-thinking approach to your retirement future?
How'd you know?
So I know you, bro. I know you, bro. What, are you just gonna ride, like, NASDAQ futures or something?
Yeah.
See, I'm strictly a 401k guy because I like it simps. But if you want to get real serious about your retirement, you gotta look into stocks, bonds, mutual funds, but then you also need to look into life investments. And if
I
you have
was
heard
into a
of-
401k,
Well, hold on.
but then a recent opportunity came upon me, and so I've upgraded to a 402k.
Well, listen, the thing is, we're young, and so when you're young, you're able to be really aggressive about your 401k. You gotta go into an option that is higher risk with a higher reward, but you also invest a little bit more into the bottom rung, so that way you have a little bit of security. But what I want to talk about today are life settlements, and what that is where you invest in a man who's dying, essentially, and when the guy dies, then you get money that accrued in interest for his cash buyout for his family upon death. And what this is a damn near surefire investment. Now, remember that any advice I give you, this is strictly just talking. This is informal advice. And with these life settlements, you're basically guaranteed money on the back end. And if you look into this, I know you'll be happy in the future. And again, past performance is no indication of future gains. But as always, on Vinic Investment Talk, I give you the best info no one else is. So I want you to pick up the phone, call right now, 888-707-1570. That's 888-707-1570. I'd like to hear from you, hear about your unique situation.
Hey, do
Give
not
you
touch
the
it.
best investment tools for you. And I fell to my
Reinitialize the
death.
system from core control. But that system won't come online until you reset both pods. Keep an eye out. They're mobilizing their real forces, and they know exactly where you are.
Oh, yeah?
Hi there. Please make your selection value wrap.
Got a call on the line here. His name is Ver. What's up, Ver? Where you calling from? Bar? Alright, let's go to line 2. Kenny Ches. What's up, Ken Ches? You're talking with Vinic here on Vinic's Investment Talk. Okay, Ches, you there? Okay. We're gonna go to line 3. To Pissy Longstockings. What's up? You're on Vinic's Investment Talk.
Hello?
Okay. Oh, hey, Pissy, what's up?
Hi.
What are you dealing with for your investment and retirement future? Hello? Pissy?
I think you put line 1 back on. I think that's what Ver?
Jimmy, I need you to fix this phone. Are you pressing the button or am I? I've been pressing it. Have you been pressing it too? Can no one hear me now?
Hello?
Oh!
Jimmy, are you pressing it or am I pressing it? Who pressed it? I'm paying like $1,500 a week for the show, and they'll fucking get it right. Okay, no one else touched the button. I'm gonna go back to line 1 to Var. Var, can you hear me? Fucking bitch.
Var!
Can we just go to break? Hello, Var?
Hi.
Yeah, thank God. Okay, you're on Vinic's investment talk. What can I help you with?
Sorry, what? Sorry, you're breaking up.
Var, can you hear me?
Is this the plumber?
No. This is Vinic's investment talk where I give you financial advice.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got the wrong number.
God damn it. Alright, line 2. Kenny Ches. Can you hear me, Kenny? Hello?
No, I'm still on.
Hang up, sir. We can't on our end. I need you to just hang up and just go back in the phone book, find out what the plumber's number is, and call him. Okay? Go ahead and
Sorry,
hang up.
I just went under a tunnel. You're breaking up. What?
Hang up the phone, sir.
So you're
Sir?
not the plumber?
No! No, I'm not.
Okay.
Hang up. Go ahead and hang up.
Okay,
Alright, I'm going to line 2 now. To Kenny Ches, who's been waiting patiently. Mr. Ches, how can I help? Hello.
I don't think it worked.
Am I on?
Hey, what's up, K. Ches? What can I do for you today?
Look, I got a problem with you fucking people calling me here.
You called me.
No. You called me, kept me on hold. Luckily my commercials are on or I'd be right perturbed.
What?
Yeah.
I'm confused. You didn't... Jimmy, did you call this guy? So who are you then, I guess, since...
It's Kenny Chesney. You asked for my name and then put me on hold for an hour.
No, I don't want Kenny Chesney, the musician. I'm wanting to talk to Kenny Ches, the guy who just called us about financial advice.
Oh, Kenny! Okay, hang on. Hang on a second. Hang on. Kenny! Kenny!
What did you call Kenny Chesney? No, I don't speak to my ear. Just
Kenny! 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 Okay, he's not coming. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Kenny Chesney, popular musician. You can go ahead and hang up now. Apparently, we don't have the ability to actually.
I'm not the popular musician. I'm just named Kenny Chesney.
Oh, excuse me. Well, while you're here, I guess we can talk about your financial future. What are you thinking about? Is your family secure?
How long does it take for me to hang up?
Oh my
Still
god!
here.
Oh my god!
You know what? Forget it. Plumber. What's your name?
Who's the plumber?
Yeah, fuck it. I'm the plumber. What do you need?
Alright, so I got this flood in my basement, right? And, there's like a copper pipe going underneath my, ventilation duct. I'm wondering if you can do anything about that?
I'm gonna tell you what to do.
No, I don't. Can you come down here? It's really bad. I'm confined to a wheelchair.
May I ask how that happened?
It's rather personal. I'd rather not talk about it.
Well, I need to get an idea of your specific predicament to know if you've got, like, one of those elevator things. I need to know what kind of instruments...
I live in a house. Why would I have an elevator?
Well, you know, if you're one of those, like, gimped-up freaks that needs one of those little escalator elevator things to go upstairs and stuff.
I would resent that if I were you, Ver. I'm still on the line, by
I'll
the
get
way.
to you in a second, Kenny Chesney. I'm trying to help my man here with his plumbing concerns.
Is it, excuse me, is it Ver or Var?
No, that's the guy who I thought was on the phone, but it's
Oh,
dude
oh.
who's needing a plumber. So, you fucked up freak with the busted shitter in the basement. Hello? You still there?
Oh,
Hello?
wow.
Hello?
Yeah, so what kind of a fucked up guy are you?
Security alert terminated.
Hang on, I think my phone's busted. I can't hear you.
Okay. Busted like your fucked up legs.
I can hear that. I'm hanging up now.
Oh, thank God. Okay. So, Mr. Chesney's? Still there?
Yeah. Actually, it's just one single. Well, never mind. Never mind. Either works. I don't care.
Kenny Chestnuts. The old chestnuts. If you're not the musician, what do you do for a living? I can tailor make a specific investment plan.
I'm actually a plumber.
Based on your age and your what?
I'm actually a plumber.
Why didn't you just say that earlier?
Because I have a lot of business, I don't want to overflow my market.
Ha! Ha! Good pun.
You understand? You understand how hard it was to not say that earlier.
I guess. I don't. I'm not a plumber. I don't know what's hard and what's not. I'm not a natural plummus.
Plummus?
Isn't that what you are?
Is there another?
A plumbing man? A plumber?
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you do to fix this guy's problem?
I wasn't actually listening. The actual problem.
Alright, well, we'll take a whole different approach to this, because at this point we're just filling time, and I guess we don't have commercial. Jimmy, do you have to go to break? Just talk to the mic. No. Quit doing talk. It just sounds like I'm talking to no one, Jimmy. Okay. That's fine. I'm sorry your mom has cancer, but we're doing a show. Ah, fuck. Mr. Chess.
Yes.
Yes.
What?
What do you want to talk about?
What's the what's the topic of this show? It was never quite clear.
I'm an investment guy. I give not legal, just kind of off the books tax and money advice.
Is that it?
Yeah.
How long have you been on the air?
Well, we haven't gone to break in about 20 minutes.
Oh my god. I mean like in general, how long has this show been on?
20 years.
Oh, wow. Because you sound something like 26 years old.
Well, it's because
25.
I invested in life extension technologies that I also use. And it has a bizarre effect to where my testicle size is decreasing gradually over time. And the
Okay,
doctors
sorry, that
said
caught me off guard a little bit.
I'm sorry. It's caught me off guard too, but I've had 20 years to, accept it. That I am degrading to the point where I'll essentially become an infant. And the movie Benjamin Button kind of offends me because it kind of romanticizes my condition. And unfortunately, I'm going to leave my family the little baby to take care of. But they'll have a lot of money, at least, because I made wise investment decisions. But the show's not about me. This is about people like you who call in, or somehow Jimmy fucking accidentally calls. And
Why am I still on the line?
Oh my god.
I'm not even mad anymore. Just
Well, okay.
we'll have a three-way convo here on the air on 94.2 The Crab.
What?
This is 94.2 The Crab.
You're shitting me. What
No.
city is this?
This is, well, really, Greater Kentucky is our entire area where our signal reaches.
Is that
But
just
at
a
night-
population density thing or a popularity thing?
No, it's just what technically we can even reach. But at night we can be heard in 30 states, which is pretty good. Now it's nightfall, so I think someone in Canada has called before. But anyway, enough about what we do here. What do you guys want to discuss today?
I want to get this fucking flood fixed.
Well, you're well within your rights to just hang up the fucking phone and call an actual goddamn person.
Are you in the car? You said you were going through the tunnel.
No, he meant his shit tunnel.
Oh.
I think
My house is my car, so thank you.
This is Kentucky, and most houses are built on an ancient civilization's land, and under each house is what's called a tunnel line into the conduit den, where you make, I believe it's self-sacrifices. I think family members volunteer to be killed or maimed. The more gruesome the death, the more it glorifies the being that was worshipped by this ancient civilization. I can't remember the name of it. It really doesn't matter, and I don't practice that religion. No, I don't mean to offend. There's a lot of our listeners who are members of this religion, but they don't believe in money, so they really don't listen to my show.
Is the signal strong enough that it can get underground like that, or do they come back up?
Why are you in the phone book under plumber if you're a radio show?
We're not. You called
They apparently called you.
I mean, really, I don't know what to believe anymore, because my producer, Jimmy's a dumbass piece of shit. If you're crying about your mom, just go. You're not doing anything anyway. No! I gave you a check as a bonus, not for her radiation. I'm not obligated to give you more. I swear to fucking God. I'll give you cancer, you piece of shit. I'm just fucking surrounded by people.
How long has Jerry been working at the station?
He's been here with me this whole time for 20 years. I was in his wedding.
It was a nice ceremony?
I don't know, I was shit-faced. I don't care.
Like Deering?
Well, that was my dark period where pretty much I was constantly drunk. Jimmy, just go. Oh, God. Oh, Jimmy! Oh, he shit his pants again. Hold on, I'm gonna clean this up. Well, I know it's a symptom. I know! Well, it's anus cancer. You probably have it too. Oh, God. Did you just eat full, entire whole limes?
Are you in a submarine?
Oh my God.
While he's doing this, Var, tell me again about your. Oh, what's going on with your flood? Can you tell me again about your flood?
Hello?
Can you? Hello. You're,
Hello?
I guess, on the air. Can you tell me again about your flood?
What flood?
Why did you need the plumber?
I don't need a plumber. What are you talking about?
What do you need?
Call into a radio show.
Oh my God.
Is this a plumber? I'm gonna hang up.
No, wait. Dead air. Oh God, okay.
This is Vinic on 92.4, The Crab. Were we at break? What? We have to describe 16 spots? Oh, this place is fucking worthless. What were we talking about? Did we get that plumber?
We were talking about plumbing. Okay, so if you can just let me, I think I can help our little. Well, okay. Var? What was the... Is he still on the line? Is he still on the line here? I'm apparently part of the show now. Like, I understand that you're prone to go off and help your little helper boy, but you're leaving a lot of dead air up here. So, I could talk to you about the history of my profession a little bit.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, so plumbing, or Sankari, originated during ancient civilizations such as like Tripoli and
Hello?
Lebanon. Hey! Hello?
Hello.
Are you back?
I never left.
Okay, so what was your plumbing problem?
I got a flood.
Okay, what's your... What, can you tell
I
me...
actually have a plumbing question for the plumber on the show.
I don't think any of us here are plumbers.
I thought you said you were a plumber.
When was that?
You just said you were a plumber. And you were gonna ask some questions.
Oh, yeah, yeah, plumbing, or Sankari, as it's also known, originated during ancient civilizations such as...
Do you know the guys from Ghost Hunters?
No,
That's an
no.
excellent question.
I don't.
This guy gets what good radio is. Do you, or do you not? Do you?
Do you think that there is some kind of link between the rise in paranormal activity since Obama took the office?
What kind of show is this?
It's an investment show, but it's gone so far off the fucking rails. I'm just gonna let whatever happens happens.
Will your
We're gonna
ads
take a break
be...
in half an hour.
I don't know why you're dodging
Probably
the
like
question.
10
Can you...
minutes.
excuse me, can you pull your mic away from the radio, or your phone away from the radio? You're making a little bit of feedback here.
Hang on.
I think that's...
There's the volume button.
Let me see if I can...
Hello?
Hello?
I don't know how to turn it down.
Okay, let's just go back to what was actually interesting, and that was the history of plumbing. So about Lebanon.
Yeah, plumbing, or Sankari, as it's also known, during ancient civilizations such as Tripoli and Lebanon, they originally appeared as public baths and needed to provide potable water and drainage of wastes for larger numbers of people that, standardized earthen plumbing pipes with broad flanges making use of asphalt for preventing leakages appeared in the urban settlements of the Indus Valley civilization by about 2700 BC. The Romans used lead pipe inscriptions to prevent water theft. There's kind of an unproven theory that the Romans were actually driven insane by this massive amounts of lead poisoning.
Did you swear?
Plumbing was extremely rare until the growth of modern densely populated cities in, say, the 1800s.
Wow, that was really fucking boring.
I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm not done.
Oh,
Most large cities today pipe large solid waste to sewage. Excuse me. I'm sorry. My job is really in it.
this is 92.4 The Crab. Home of Byron and the Raper in the morning. Your source for blood and guts humor. 6:30 to 10 in the morning. 92.4 The Crab. Number 1 for midgets and dorks 18 to 40. I'm here with some guy who's a plumber named Kenny Chesney, who
I thought you weren't a plumber.
fucked up Romans, and I think he mentioned something about diarrhea. Mr. Chesney, you have the floor again.
The use of lead for portable water supply declined sharply after World War II, generally due to increased awareness of the dangers of lead poisoning. At that time, copper piping was introduced as a better and safer alternative to lead pipes.
Keep an eye out. They're mobilizing their real forces.
Can I
They know
jump in here?
exactly where you are.
At what point was chlorine used in the process of purifying wastewater?
Do you think the fluoride in the water could be used for mind control?
Calm down, guy.
We're not there yet. Well,
The reason I
Well,
asked
it's-
about chlorine is I have a severe addiction that I'm constantly battling. It's tied to my alcoholism. What I used to do is we had a hot tub because you make a lot of money working on investments. We had a hot tub that I would regularly get really drunk and pour my copious amounts of hard whiskey into the half-filled jacuzzi, and well, first of all, a lot of the water was missing because I like to throw my bitches into the pool, and it would splash a lot of water out, and so I realized I need to fill it back up again, blah blah blah. You pour in about 12 gallons of hard liquor, and you got yourself what I like to call the jacuzzi melt. And I would just lay in there and drink and drink and drink, and part of what caused me severe mental and physical anguish and memory loss was the sheer volume of chlorine I was producing. I have a soft spot, if you will, from chlorine, and I use those words for a specific reason, that it made a part of my skull very soft to the touch. Blah blah blah. In an orgy, a penis penetrated my skull and touched a part of my brain that made me pretty much useless sexually. And since this 20-year span, I've been slowly recovering, and that's the reason why chlorine is a hot button issue for me. And I can't help but think now, as you're going through this history, that if I had only lived like 2,500 years ago, could have lived a simple homosexual Roman life where I just went insane on lead like everyone else, and I'm full of nothing but regret. So, back to my question about chlorine. When did it start being used in plumbing?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening.
This is 92.4, The Crab, home of Little Dick Suck and his Jimmy John sponsored express train in the afternoons. Be sure to call in at 3 p.m. every day and guess the song of the week. If you get it right, Jimmy John's will deliver to you a sandwich. That's Jimmy John's special 3 p.m. meal of the day. Brought to you by 92.4 The Crab. Talking with Chestnut about plumbing, and specifically about chlorine. So I think where we left off. Back to you, Kenny.
Okay, well, it's funny you talked about that. Strange thing about plumbing is, well, the straight sections of plumbing, as opposed to the homosexual section. Just a little plumbing joke there for your listeners. We get a big kick out of that in the plumbing community.
Don't refer to them in plural. Refer to just a single listener. It makes it more inviting to the listeners. It makes them feel like it's a personal thing to say. Words like you I'm sorry, continue.
Well, okay. Well, the straight sections of plumbing. I made the joke earlier, so I'm not going to do it again. But the straight sections are called pipes or tubes. A pipe is typically formed via casting or welding, whereas a tube, though, like the difference here is that the tube is made from extrusion. The pipe normally has thicker walls and might be threaded or welded, while tubing is thinner walled and requires special joining techniques such as excuse me, getting a little tongue-tied. Techniques such as brazing, compression tiling, crimping, or for plastic, solvent welding. These joining techniques are discussed in more detail in the Piping and Plumbing Fittings article, so I hope that really answers your question about whatever it was. Chlorine, I think.
Sorry,
Get to the elevator and come see me on deck 4.
chlorine. I'm
While
at
you were doing
a
that, I've discovered the
I'm
presence
fully
of some
engorged
annelid
here, and
artifacts
just
on the ship.
any details about
I think
chlorine you
may
can
be
give me
able to
can really
use
push
them
me
to
over
your
the edge.
advantage. Your
Kenneth?
cyber-
Excuse me, one sec.
You're listening to 92.4, The Crab. If you're tuned in to hear some classic oldies, I'm sorry, we changed formats 27 years ago. We still get calls. Just want to clear that up. This is 92.4 The Crab. Talking at you so you don't have to is the current slogan. A personal confession. I've never landed a poop in the bowl. We're talking here with a guy named Kenny Chesney, not the country singer.
That's correct. That's correct.
And he's talking about plumbing and the history of it. He got through some really awful, boring stuff, and I'm
That's correct.
holding my
That's correct.
breath that the rest of it is at least moderately interesting, to the point where I put this loaded gun back in my desk drawer. 92.4 The Crab. Talking so you don't gots to bitch. Here's the cans. Apparently he wasn't ready. It's live radio, anything can happen.
Okay. All right. Well, pardon the terrible pun, but there are actually some really plumb interesting plumbing facts out there.
I like that one. That was a good one. You're winning me back. Kenny, don't fuck it up.
Water pipes used to be made from lead, as I mentioned earlier. That's actually what the word plumbing is derived from, which is the Latin word plumum, I think, which means lead. I mean, it's a dead language. It's fucking barbaric at this point. Just stay with me, listeners, because it's about to get crazy.
Singular.
Oh, okay. Can I name the? Do you have a name for your listeners?
Just you. Just for like sitting in the room with them. The rest of you.
Hey, you. Hey.
Don't sound accusatory. They're your friend. It doesn't matter. Just keep talking about your boring ass shit. Keep going. Hello.
Okay. So hot water can actually be one of the more dangerous things in your home.
Mm-hmm.
At 120 degrees Fahrenheit, it would take 10 minutes to burn skin.
Wow.
At about 125, it would take 2 minutes. And at 140, it would take 6 seconds to burn skin. And at 150, it would take 2 seconds. So again, I'm going to say that again, but convert to Celsius. At 49 degrees Celsius, it would take 10 minutes to burn skin. At 52 degrees Celsius, it would take 2 minutes to burn skin. At 60 degrees Celsius, it would take 6 seconds to burn skin. And at 66 degrees Celsius, it would take 2 seconds to burn skin.
Okay. That's real good info.
In a typical American household, toilet flushing constitutes up to 38% of all water use in the home. Here's a couple just for fun facts. Just it's kind of some stuff not super well known, but Albert Einstein was actually named an honorary member of the Plumbers and Steamfitters Union after saying publicly that he would become a plumber if he had to do it all over again. 1 in 4 Americans with children escape to the bathroom to unwind. In Japan, some urinals have voice-activated flushing mechanisms. The urinals respond to several commands, including fire. This is just a little thing out for the rest of the listeners here. For bonus points, who can name 2 recognized plumbers in the world? The 2 most. And just so we're clear, bonus points counts for nothing other than pride and joy. But who doesn't want that? The answer, of course, is Mario and Luigi.
Listening to 92.4 The Crab. Some fucking asshole is talking about something or other. I don't know what to make of this stuff that I looks like we're about out of time, folks. No particular reason I say that, because no one seems to care anymore about this radio station or playing commercials or anything. In fact, we haven't even gotten any calls for complaints or nothing. And in fact, I have no indication that we're even on the air. From where I sit, there are no lights on. This microphone smells like cheese. And no one seems to care that I killed my producer, Jimmy, brutally on our webcam. I'm going to go ahead and state now that this is obviously a sign of the end times. I can only imagine that I have been left behind, like the popular series of books. And I'm just full of regrets, particularly about the way I've treated my family and my friends. Not my dog, it deserved it. I'll go on record on that. If you listen to our podcast, you're familiar with my fucked up dog that I brutally raped and killed, and was able to prove legally in court was justified. So for what I would imagine is the final broadcast of 92.4 The Crab, or maybe of any radio station in the rest of the history of humanity, which is probably ending as I talk. My name is Vinic. This is my show, Vinic's Investment Talk, on 92.4 The Crab. My copy points here saying I need to tease the next show, which won't happen. So I guess I'll just throw this paper out. I'm going to masturbate onto this rotting corpse, and I'll, like every week, this is Vinic. I'll see you in hell.